how to make $100,000 in your first 90 days wholesaling real estate. That's right. I'm going to show you today exactly how to go from no money at all and in the next 3 months, which is 90 days, how you can go out here and make $100,000. Now, I'm not just going to tell you, oh, this is the action plan and this is what you got to do. I'm going to throw out some options for you, right? Because I know some people watching this, we're balling on a budget, and some people have some money they can pour into wholesaling real estate. They're like, what should I do? What do I need to do? Now, I think there's a push and a pull, right? I think if you work a job and throwing 50 to $100 a month at this is pretty good. I would say I think everyone should be probably doing that if they can. But if you're absolutely broke, like no money at all, I know my 16-year-olds, 15-year-olds watching this, they make 50, 60 grand the first deal and change their life, right? You can do it with no money at all. I'm going to show you how you do that too. If you completely don't trust me and you want to just do wholesale and no money, go do it. Like, hey, to each their own. And there is all these ways are going to make you 100 grand. I got no gaslighting. I got no gatekeeping here. I'm just going to show it all. And what I want to do really is, a lot of people show wholesaling on a path of, oh, no money to some money, or like not really expensive to super expensive. I kind of want to do a little differently today, right? I want to show exactly, your path to $100,000 from your least to your highest resistance. And this is from strategies from my personal experience, from my actual experience in wholesaling real estate. So things from, it's not that hard of me to do work, right? It's like brain damage of wholesaling, right? It's like, oh my gosh, versus like, this doesn't feel like much work at all. And we're going to show exactly how you can kind of put wholesaling on autopilot on a really simple system to make like 30 grand a month. And that's roughly, 100 grand in 90 days. We're going to show it all today. Like I'm giving it all today here. There's no stone unturned. This is a mini course, whatever you want to call it. I'm breaking it all down. I'm trying to give as much value as I possibly can today, so you can go out here and know exactly how to start getting deals. Now, you got to do me a favor, right? We are live. I'm trying to pour the whole entire wholesaling community tonight here to listen to me. So I want everyone to do me a favor really quick. Guys, I want you to please go in the comments and let everybody know where you're from. I want everyone to network and really treat this as just a hangout session. First and foremost, I want to be with like-minded people who want to go out here and actually get rich. The reason why I do this is you're going to see people in the comment section. Hey, I actually made $100,000 from what Rick said, from what Rick and Zach said. Really? Well, I guess Zach isn't full of it. And you're going to find like hundreds of people right here in the live stream. They're making millions of dollars from my information. And guess what? I charge them $0 to learn the information. They did it all for free. You're going to find newbies, and we're going to join together and actually work together, because JVing, working together, is actually the first strategy of how to get deals with no money at all. It's easy, but really, I think everyone should be doing that. Treat this as if you just paid me $500 to come to an event, and you're about to hear me speak, and I'm about to tell you exactly how to make 100 grand wholesaling. One thing I found in this business is if you spent 50 grand, if you spent 5 grand to hear what somebody has to say about how to get rich wholesaling, and you spent that 50 grand, you will spend as much time because you spent the money on there. So I want everyone to mentally think about you spent 5 grand to go hear me out. You're in my course now, whatever program. I don't sell information, but just pretend, because I'm not going to charge you. And actually take note of what I'm about to say. This is stuff from a multimillionaire on how I got rich wholesaling houses. And I'm going to show you everything you need to know, and how everyone in this business that became successful learned it from me. This is what I'm sharing, and this is ready to go, guys. I have the largest wholesaling community in the country. It's called freewholesaling.com. I have the largest community. I have the largest base of people that became successful. I have more millionaires, people that became millionaires through wholesaling real estate came from me and Rick than anybody else in the industry. Because number one, taught them how to do it for free. And number two, it's the best information out there. The best part, it costs no money at all. So if you support what we do here on this channel, go do that. Smash the like button, subscribe, comment, do all these things. And remember, guys, if you're watching this after the live stream, I do answer all the comments live. I want you to understand, I answer every comment personally on the Zach Ginn YouTube channel right here. That's a lot to ask, but I do it. It does take me maybe a couple days to get back to everyone, but I do it, and it's pretty cool. So, okay, let's break this down and let's share this. Now, let's kind of go from the highest resistance to the lowest resistance possible for wholesale real estate. We got a lot of people in here. I just want to give a shout out We got Detroit. We got Lagos, Nigeria in the house. What's up, guys? We've helped a lot of men and women in Nigeria actually get rich virtually wholesaling houses. A lot of people tell me, Zach, you shouldn't let foreigners get rich wholesaling in America. Let Americans get rich. I said, screw it. Wholesaling's for the people of the world. It is for the people of the world. It's not just for Americans. And as a guy who bleeds red, white, and blue, I got the American flag behind me because it is truly the greatest country of all time. I believe the world should be able to wholesale real estate. That is what I truly love. It's like loving the game of basketball. I think everyone around the world should play basketball, not just Americans. And so wholesaling is that fun. That's awesome. We'd love to see that. What's up, Jeff? Chino, California, Chicago, Tampa. What is up, fam? What's up, everyone? So we're all one big family here. That's awesome to see it. Let's break this all down. So the highest resistance, and I think everyone, this is kind of a layup, but the highest resistance I think anybody's going to have in wholesaling real estate right now is going to be what we call the spray and pray cold outreach. I think we know this. I think it's pretty obvious here, but it is just that pull a list and cold call that list for hours and hours. That is, I think, what everyone's used to when they're told about wholesaling real estate. Now, there's actually some higher resistance things we can talk about here. I'm really not going to get into it, right? You do SEO, pay-per-click, all these things. And I'm like, well, Zach, that's actually a lower resistance. Not really, because those strategies, let's do PPC, for example. If you pay an agency, which you got to double the cost, right? PPC on your own, you might be at 50, 60, 70 bucks a lead. You're probably at 500, 600, roughly at like actual lead. Not someone wants to sell, but actually it's like really wanting to sell. You're probably at that. If you're using an agency, you got to pay all these things. And you're going to spend at least 7, 8, 9, 10 grand a month just in raw marketing on top of the agency. So maybe you're at 12 grand a month. The amount of resistance to make 12 grand to spend on marketing, which you're probably not going to get it back, that is the highest resistance in my opinion. So I think everyone should understand, if you're brand new in wholesaling, you should not drop more than $1,000 in a month. That is, and I know this is crazy. I know this is a crazy statement, but I'm just telling you my truth. It breaks my heart when people legitimately tell you this. People legitimately tell you, and I'm not here pointing fingers or trying to diss anybody, because come on, it's just people wanting your money, and these people want your money, okay? But you should not be spending more than $1,000 a month. Now, I think most people should spend maybe 50 to 100. But like, guys, the maximum is $1,000 a month if you're brand new, because even if you threw $5,000 and you're getting the right leads, you don't even know how to close. You don't know how to qualify the stuff. You don't know how to do any of this stuff. So I truly believe dropping $4,000 and not knowing how to close the lead is not going to do it. And here's the problem. All these companies where you can buy leads and services, and they will love to take your $7,000. They will go over the moon. They will promise everything. They'll do it all. Okay. They will not shy away from taking your money. I know that for a dang fact. They love to take your money. And here's the point. They all want you to sign a contract too, but I'm not getting in it. Hey, I'm not choosing violence tonight. Okay. We're doing this happy with a smile. I've not chosen violence today. That's for a different day. There's some weeks I choose violence. This week I've not chosen violence. But $1,000 a month, guys, you need to get a grasp. You need to get some leads. And honestly, like, you just spend $500, make 30 grand, be like, okay, wow, boom, make it repeatable. Then after you're making millions, okay, now we could drop $7,000, it not working, and be stupid and still make it outright by experimenting. But let's not go crazy. Okay. Just understand that. All right. So spray and pray cold outreach is probably the highest resistance of what I teach. And it's not fun. Okay, I don't think anyone enjoys cold calling for 50 hours a week, but that's what you can do, right? You pull a software. What I would tell everyone to do is xleads.com, right? We got where is that? Xleads hat, xleads.com. So xleads.com, and you're going to find a theme and whatever. xleads.com is where I recommend everyone go. Everyone knows that though, right? Duh. xleads.com. But I think I tell everyone why xleads. xleads is $49 a month, and it comes with everything. That is the revolution we've had here at freewholesaling.com everywhere is I developed a software that is half the price of every other software with 50 times more features. This is not an XLeads infomercial, but I will tell everyone, I do recommend you go to XLeads because it's $49 a month. Remember why I tell you $50 a month, maybe you do the comping it's got free unlimited skip tracing, e-signing, all $49 a month. That's all you need. Don't spend $100 a month for these other softwares without half the stuff. Just you pay $97 for the monthly if you want. That's the most, okay? And from the reason why I tell you that is because you can get free unlimited skip tracing. You don't have to manually do all this stuff, and you just spray and pray. Now, it's a pain in the butt. But the one thing I will let everybody know is it does get deals. Can we all agree that it is not fun, though? Okay. It is not fun to cold call 40, 50 hours a week. There's way more enjoyable things to be doing than this. It is effective. It is extremely effective. We are not ranking this by effectiveness. We are ranking this by resistance. How much pain are we going to feel from doing this? I think maximum pain is spray and pray cold. I'm talking about doing 60 times 7, 4 times. I mean, this is roughly going to be 15,000 cold calls a month. Like, it's a lot. It's a lot. Being honest with you. So it's a lot of resistance, and we got to understand that, right? What is really bad too is what I call megaton. This is even more resistance, but this is when you don't have XLeads, and there's not a problem with no XLeads. You can do without X, guys. So that's the highest resistance if you have like XLeads, right? Now, if you decide you don't want to do XLeads, you want to have $0, it's way more painful, but that's okay. We got no money. We can grind it out, guys. I got my first deal without spending any bucks on software or anything like that, but we just gotta get a little more muscle in here, right? What I'll tell everyone to do is you're going to do a megaton of what I call manual cold calling or manual calling, which means we're going to use a free dialer. So there are free dialers out here. They're great. It's called Google Voice. Now, I recommend another hack for everybody is get the Google Voice Chrome extension. This is a big hack. That means for every phone number you find on the internet, you just click the little Google Chrome button right next to a phone number. Click the dial. It's a great tool. You can go on your phone. Works well. I highly recommend it. It is not fun, though, to manually skip trace. So when you get these leads, I would say government lists are great. But if you get a list of like 50 code violations, and by the way, if you don't understand what a dialer is, you don't know what skip tracing is, you're super confused, I do want everyone to just a quick thing. I have a free wholesaling course that explains like basic, like brand new, like I don't know what anything is. It's called freewholesaling.com. You're going to hear me say it a million times. It's my free wholesaling community. It's my free wholesaling course. It's really like as basic as you can get as a beginner. The course is right in there from starter to beginner. It's called freewholesaling.com. Just really quick, if any of this stuff is confusing you, I have a free wholesale community. It's the largest wholesaling community, largest wholesaling course in the country. Completely for free, obviously, right there. Just telling you, okay? Just go to freewholesaling.com. It's all in there. Boom. Okay. So that being said, you're going to have to skip trace the code violation list, right? So you're going to have to copy the code violations, and then you have to put in a website. I recommend a website like truepeoplesearch.com. So the word true, the word people, the word search. So truepeoplesearch.com. Absolutely great. Another great website. It's called cyberbackgroundchecks.com. Again, it is cyberbackgroundchecks.com. Another great website. You just throw in the address. It'll give you a phone number. The problem is I want to call maybe 50 for the hour. I'm going to have to copy the address, paste in the website, find the owner, get the phone number, and do it, right? It takes about 4 times more time than if I just inputted a list of 1,000 code violations in XLeads. I spit it out because I get 15,000 skips a month absolutely for free, included with $49 a month. Really can't beat that game out there. But a megaton of manual cold calls, manual texting, manual skip tracing is high resistance. It is not fun. I put parentheses, not fun on there, but it is extremely, extremely, extremely effective. But it's not fun. It is a grind, but it is a way to get deals. So those are the 2 highest resistance ones. Now, we're getting the non-fun stuff out of the way. All right. We're getting the really non-fun stuff out of the way. And if you do have X leads and you want to use a Google Voice dialer inside of X leads, or you want to learn how the Chrome extension, we have the X leads YouTube channel. We actually talk about that. It's actually, no, screw it. It's in freewholesaling.com. There we go. Simple as that. Now, what's way less, this sounds more painful, but it's a way faster way to get a deal. Guys, if you want a deal really, really, really quick, I recommend door knocking. Now, door knocking is not for the faint of heart. It is high resistance, but it's something that I say that it's fast, but painful. It's painful, but fast. It is a swift kick in the nuts. That's, if I had to describe door knocking, that's what it is. If you're a guy, you get what I mean. If you're a gal, I'm glad you don't understand, but you know, girls got their own problems too. So I ain't complaining. But door knocking is not fun. But what I'll say is if you have the knack for it, I would say if you're coming from like the solar industry, or if you're a Jehovah's Witness, I guess, this should be easy for you. But I'm none of those things. But I say those people love door knocking. I don't know why, but they do. But if you go to a pre-foreclosure, just knock on the door, say, hey, me and my partner Rick, we're going to buy a couple houses in there for cash. Are you looking to sell? And you're okay with people being mean to you, in your face, all these things, good to go. Door knocking is great. I will tell you that it takes some getting used to. It's actually pretty fast to get a deal. You'll probably get a deal in easily a week doing this. If you do a pre-foreclosure, probates, code violations, government type lists. But I will tell you that most people don't do it long-term for a couple of reasons, but mostly because it's not fun. And there's way less resistance marketing tactics and way less resistance things to be doing that I will be sharing today. Okay. That's all I could tell you. Now, what I'm calling like the actual, like not fun, but not torture. It's not torture, but it's not fun. Right. I'm going to say this is what I call single line dialing cold calling. Okay. This is when things get way less bad. Okay. And this is, it's not the cheapest in the world, right? Okay. But it's about $150 a month. All right. About $150 a month. It's not fun, but it's not torturous. And this is when you get X leads. And once you get X leads, you get something called Ninja Mode. Ninja Mode is our CRM. And Ninja Mode is kind of like, it basically turns you into a ninja. And you're able to call with Ninja Mode. You're able to text with Ninja Mode. You're able to use AI with Ninja Mode. You use Ninja Mode for your CRM. You use Ninja Mode for you can email blast. You can text your leads. You can follow up with your leads. You can do all these great things with Ninja Mode, right? And within Ninja Mode, we have a single line dialer. You can buy phone numbers, all the stuff, right? And the cool part is you can import a lead from X leads into Ninja Mode, and you can start using it for a single line dialer. Pretty cool. So about for $150 a month, roughly, you get X leads and you're able to do your dialing, the prelim, skip tracing, good to go. That's pretty good. You got to get 60 good phone calls in per hour. You get a lot of good leads. If you get import government lists, I think it's absolutely amazing. I would highly recommend it, right? But your life becomes a lot easier with a dialer. And it doesn't feel like torture manually doing this. We're not manually cold calling anymore. We're not manually skip tracing. Marketing does get a little easier. I would say if you want to get at least one deal about 25 grand a month, then you want to bring it up. This is a great system to be having. And I think most wholesalers have something like this. We're getting more. I think actually it's the fastest growing software by far. I think we're top 3, top 4 softwares in wholesaling now. It's insane the amount of people signing up for it because it works. So it's pretty cool. Now, what I tell everyone too, if you can add this on, this is something I love. It is you can start texting people. And this is a system that I kind of been implementing. Because I have full control over the software, I'm able to actually do things that I've been always wanting from a software. And they always said, no, we're not going to do it because it doesn't make money. I could care less. I lose money on these things, but I don't really care. What I would say is you can create a system. It's about $50 a month extra. You probably get an extra 15, 20 leads from this. But when you cold call, right? Let's say you cold call a list of, let's get a calculator out here, right? Let's say you cold call a list of 2,000 people and only 20% of the people pick up. That means you get 400 pickups and 1,600 people that don't pick up. Well, with Ninja Mode, one thing we had on here that really nobody else has done is you're able, if you click no answer on the phone call inside the dialer, this is the only dialer in wholesaling that does this that I found. You will text all your no answers. Now that might be like, you might be watching this like, what's the big deal? Guys, I could tell you that most wholesalers, they'll call that list of 2,000, 400 will pick up, and those are the only 400 they'll talk to. Those 1,600, they'll throw all those people in the trash can. Me, it's like, well, actually, 4 times more people are not picking up than picking up. So it's like we're only dealing with a quarter. Why don't we deal with the other 75% of the pie that's wide open for wholesaling? And so what you can do is just hit them twice. So you call them, they pick up, you talk to the lead, perfect. You wholesale it, good, make your money. But you can also double your lead count and double the amount of leads you're doing in deals by just texting the people that don't pick up the phone. You can use Google Voice absolutely for free also. So now I am texting people that aren't picking up, which those leads are never nurtured. Now I'm doubling my lead flow because no other wholesaler is texting people that don't pick up their phone, because no other cold calling system has this. It's pretty dang cool. So you're able to do that. So I would tell everyone that is just another, that's another thing that works really well. So this is just a piece of advice, right? Even if you don't have X leads, you don't need X leads for this, right? You can do it on Google Voice. It's a little more manual, but you can do it, right? It's just free game I'm giving everyone. But the no answers on the texting, beautiful chef's kiss. Now, if you want to go even above that, you want less resistance, I'd say do a triple line dialer with government lists, which means you're getting twice as many calls pretty much out there and you're working the same, which is really cool, right? Now that's about, I'd say about 300 a month. So this is when things, so right here at this precipice, you know, where we're getting at the point where it's getting a little expensive. It's getting a little like you're getting above $150 a month. Okay. Now we got, this is when I think you get a deal and then you start running it, reinvest it. So I think at this point you should get I don't think you really should get this until you get a deal under your belt. But once you get a deal under your belt and you're making 30 grand a month, I think it's a no-brainer to spend $300 out of the 30 grand for the month. And to do, I think it's a no-brainer for everyone, right? So that being said, all right, I think everyone knows where I'm at on this. Upload your government lists, pull some X leads list, and start using a triple line dialer. You can get plenty of calls out there. I mean, you might be at like 75 calls an hour. Let's see how many you do. If you want to do 25 hours a week times, divide that by 7 times 30. I mean, you're getting 10, 12,000 calls in if you want to go crazy. At that point, you get multiple VAs. We won't get into that right now, but there's plenty. There's plenty, right? Look at Jasmine. Shout out to Jasmine. You know, Jasmine had a super inspirational post on freewholesaling.com in the community. Absolutely inspiring everyone. I think her and her fiance, boyfriend, definitely not saying it correctly, sorry. But her partner, that's the best way I could describe it, significant other. They've been working together pretty hard, and shout out to Jasmine. We love seeing that story. She's got to hop on with these one-on-ones and just talk to me. I don't think I've ever talked to her, but like literally just closed a deal 2 weeks ago from texting a lead that didn't pick up the phone. And she let's see if we can find it on here. Hopefully I don't embarrass her. Yeah, I'm probably going to embarrass her. But she's balling out here. So we want to give a shout there. So obviously she's on the leaderboard for just giving the most value and talking to the most people. Literally, if we go on freewholesaling.com, which we're about to hit, how many people are on freewholesaling.com? Almost 20,000 people in freewholesaling.com. Come on. That is awesome. And freewholesaling.com is like 3 months old, 3 or 4 months old. That's awesome. We'll hit 100K this year. That's a lot of people. That's awesome. If we go to leaderboards, so who's been sharing the most value in the community of all time? Of course, Jasmine's on here. Shout out to Jasmine. So let's see what Jasmine says here. Here we go. 16 days ago. There's Jasmine. Look at her. Me and my boyfriend. Okay. Me and my boyfriend just closed our first wholesale deal. Look at that. Closed my first wholesale deal. Watched her journey drawing for dollars and many more. Look at that. $4,500 on Valentine's Day. Look at that. Look how happy they are. Beautiful. Come on. That's why I tell you, go live, comment, talk to everyone in here. Let's go. Woo! Love to see that stuff. And, so at least, you know what? Somebody listen to me for once. I know what, maybe one person out of the 20,000 in the free wholesale community listen to me, but hey, it only takes one. And their life's changed. Love to see that. So yes. So okay, we could use triple line dollar next leads, pull some government lists. It's not too bad. It's not painful. You have a good time. You go crazy. Then you get some leads, right? Works really dang well. Then from there, now it's a little more expensive, but get a little crazy, right? So if you want to start spending like 261 up to 783, right? What can we do? I would tell you could start doing what we call mega text blast. You can do some like little text blasting, some big text blasting, but all I'll say is do some mega text blasting if you really want to make it easier. And what I mean by this is you just tag 30,000 properties on Ninja mode, say send a text to it, and it will drip out probably 50 texts an hour for how many hours, and it will send it throughout the day. And you don't really have to do any work because you don't have to click anymore. Actually, we actually figured the TCPA stuff out. Inside of Ninja mode, our little ninjas, simple. And you go by the ninjas, and the little ninjas will be texting you inside of X Leads. And we'll be texting 30,000 texts. So it costs about $261 inside of Ninja mode to send out 30,000 texts, which is cheaper than any system you're ever going to find. And inside of X Leads, it costs about $783 to send out 90,000 texts, which seems like a lot, but it's not a lot of money for that much text. So it's pretty dang cool. Now, what I would tell everyone to do is to use something which we call, are you ready for this? We're calling it Shinobi AI. That is our name for it. So we didn't release the name on Thursday when we actually released this AI system. We've been thinking about it over the weekend, and because we finally had the breakthrough on Monday, and so we said, okay, now we can release it on Thursday, and we're calling this Shinobi AI. Now, the reason why it's called Shinobi AI, if you're a nerd or you're like Naruto, so X Leads is X Leads, right? That's you pull the software, you get the free unlimited skip tracing, get the filtering, you can do your dispositions, all that stuff, right? But we had something else called Ninja mode, where you can turn your leads and be a ninja with your leads into your CRM, your blasting, your texting, your e-signing, all that stuff, right? And we call it Ninja mode because you can be a ninja. It's pretty cool, right? You're sneaky, you're attacking, you're stealthy. And the AI system came to be inside of Ninja mode. You can use AI instead of Ninja mode. We use AI with X Leads, right? That's just the X Leads AI. Ninja mode has its own AI. And what we're going to name it, right? We could call it all these different things, right? Called Jeff AI, Rick AI, right? Ricky AI. And we decided that Shinobi is going to be the name for it. The reason is Japanese ninjas call themselves Shinobi. So the Japanese word for ninja is Shinobi. That's the pretty easiest words. So when ninjas call each other ninjas, they don't say ninjas, they call them Shinobi. So Shinobi AI. So the reason is, so your ninja who's going to work for you inside of X Leads is called Shinobi. So that is our Shinobi AI. That's what we're calling it. We're calling it Shinobi AI. So it'd be easier to describe it. Oh, so I've been using Shinobi AI in X Leads. I know exactly what it is, right? Because X Leads has AI for the lists. It's using AI for a lot of things, right? But now we know the AI for X Lead for Ninja mode is Shinobi AI. So we're calling it Shinobi AI. So FYE asking me what that is, that's what it is, right? And if you watch Naruto, they call each other Shinobi. So I think that's pretty cool. But okay. Let's break this all down. Okay. So for about 100, so this add-on is for people that are kind of like doing deals, but for $127 a month, you can get unlimited usage of Shinobi AI. So we'll call it Shinobi AI. X Leads, Shinobi AI. Now you can pay, I think, 2 cents per text for Shinobi AI. But what Shinobi AI is going to do is it's going to text your sellers for you. And what that means is if you manually send a text out and the lead texts you back, Shinobi AI is going to text you back. So let me show you exactly how it works. So you send a text out. Our Shinobis are trained by me in my dojo. and I've trained the AI on how to text back. So it's pretty cool. So anybody can actually test out Shinobi AI for free. So let me show you exactly how it works. So you have to train your own, which we actually had a whole training inside of Wholesaling.com on how to train your Shinobi AI. But let's go to my X Leads bot. So guys, if you want to test out yourself, if you have X Leads, what you got to do is you just go into your X Leads account, you go to settings, and then you go to conversation AI, go to your texting bot. And I just guys, go to freeholstein.com. This is the training on how to train it. But what you do is you just go to the training, right? And you put in the docs. Now, I actually have the document that you give to the AI, but then you test out the bot. So you say, who is this? Question mark. And Shinobi AI is going to text back, says, hi there, I'm an employee for X Leads Home Buyers, and I'm looking to buy a couple of properties in the area for cash. How can I help you out? Says, are you a realtor? And it's going to say, no, we're not realtors. I'm an employee. I'm looking to purchase properties in the area for cash. How can we help you out? Okay. Yes, I might want to sell. Now, Shinobi AI is going to go, it's great to hear. We need to know more about the property first to make an offer. Can you share some details about it? So like, what details do you want to know? And what Shinobi AI is going to do is it's going to text. Now, it's a little better with the texting on here, but Shinobi AI is pretty cool. So it's about $127 a month for the unlimited version, or you pay 2 cents for it. But it says we need more about the property, things like location, condition, recent updates, and then boom. Then you share the details and say we'll get back to you. What Shinobi AI does with the texting, which is really cool, is it will then go create a tag. Say it's called AI qualified, which means the Shinobi AI will say, hey, this guy's actually motivated. Go talk to him. And the AI will say, hey, we'll go talk to you and go from there. So Shinobi AI is really cool for the texting. So you send a text out. When that lead texts you back, you can add a button to make Shinobi AI texting the seller back, and it will go back and forth in text. You can add your own customized responses. You can actually create your own documents. You guys use this document. That is how let me show you exactly what that document shows. So in freeholstein.com, I share it. So basically you give this to the Shinobi AI and the AI trains off of my training. But I basically shared the AI on here. Anyone can steal this, I guess. If another software does steal this, we will sue you. FYI, don't steal my stuff and make it terrible. But actually, I won't sue you. I'll just beat you. But, I share exactly the bot. I go through example messages. You can make this even better. Your goals, your intentions, all your things. You can add whatever you want, but it's pretty dang cool. So that's Shinobi AI for texting. And so it's pretty cool. Now, what's less resistance than that? There's a lot more stuff here. What's less resistant? I'll tell you, cold calling 1,000 drawing for dollars leads. I don't know what and FYI, Shinobi AI, we're working on drawing for dollars. We're working on some other cool stuff on here. I'm not gonna reveal my hand. I don't let the other softwares know what Shinobi AI is working on, but it's pretty cool. Okay, so what's even less resistant is cold calling drawing for dollars leads. This is something AI just hasn't had yet, and AI is getting pretty close to some cool stuff, but still, the advantage is us, the human beings. Now, we can cold call about 1,000 drawing for dollars leads. That's better than any AI texting system, any cold calling system for us right now, any dialer. If we can just cold call 1,000 drawing for dollars leads, right? We get in our car, we drive around, we find an ugly house. That is one of the best ways to get wholesaling deals right now. What's even better is we can put a sticky note on the house. What do we write on the sticky note? We write something like, hey, this is Zach. I had a quick question about your property. Please give me a call back. That's one of the best ways to get a wholesaling deal. Better than that, hard work, but they're easy leads. And so it is not the easiest thing in the world to go get in your car, drive around, look for ugly houses. It is not the easiest thing in the world. So one thing I will tell you, it's not hard. It's not hard. It's just go in there and you do the work. But sticky notes out there, you can listen to your music, have a good time, It's way better than cold calling. Way better. Now, what's even better? What is the ultimate flex? Well, we kind of released this on Thursday, but I want to show everyone here. It is using Shinobi AI with your sticky notes. So what can Shinobi AI do? This is the coolest part about Shinobi AI, which I want to share everyone, right? You could put out 50 sticky notes a day. So what I want you to do is go to the code violations, go to the pre-foreclosures, the probates, go into AI, create a route, and then just put sticky notes on all the doors and all the pre-foreclosures in your area. Right on there. Hey, this is Zach. I had a quick question about your property. Please give me a call back. Then write your phone number that you have on Ninja Mode. Then make sure that Shinobi AI is enabled with that phone number. And what that basically means is, you ready for this? You're going to have, I didn't write it down. You're going to have Shinobi AI answer the inbound call. Now, you might be like, what in the world are you talking about? Let me show you. This is pretty dang cool. Let me write this on here. Write this on here. We put on the house if the lead asks a sticky. I'm writing the Shinobi AI note real quick. Done. Okay. Perfect. All right. So all you have to do is put 50 sticky notes out. Oh, wait, I have it live. It's fine. We'll put 50 sticky notes out. All right. And that'll probably be 750 a week. Sorry, 350 a week. And what you're going to do is just enable Shinobi AI to go answer the phone calls for you. It's about a couple cents a minute to do. So if you have the 127 a month, you get the free, you get unlimited AI texts and unlimited Shinobi AI phone call inbound. So as of this recording, Shinobi AI is live. So that means, let me show you how Shinobi AI works. Okay. So let's have Shinobi AI call my phone. And let me show you how it works. It's pretty dang cool. So let's have Shinobi AI call me, and I'll show you how this works. So let's pretend I put a sticky note on the door, and I go call Shinobi AI. Let me show you how this works. Hello?
Hey, this is Zach. Are you looking to sell your property?
Wait, whoa. You put a sticky note on my door. Why did you put a sticky note on my door?
Oh, sorry about that. My partner put it there because we're looking to buy a few houses in the area for cash.
What?
Are you considering? Yeah, we're interested in buying properties in your area for cash. Are you considering selling yours?
Possibly. Okay. Maybe.
Great. Could you share the address of your property so we can discuss it further?
Why do you need to know my address?
I need to know the address so we can better understand the property and see if it fits what we're looking for. Can you share it with me?
Yeah, it's 563 Rodeo Avenue, Springfield, Missouri, 22221.
Thanks for that. So, what's prompting you to consider selling the property?
That seems a little personal, but I'm looking to move.
I totally get that. Moving can be a big step. Can you tell me a bit about the condition of the property? Any updates or areas that might need some work?
Whoa. What do you mean by condition? What?
I mean, things like the age of the roof, if the AC system is working well, or if there are any repairs needed. Just trying to get a sense of what shape it's in.
Yeah, I mean, it's 3 years old. The roof looks pretty good. And yeah, that's roughly how it looks. What was your name again?
Thanks for sharing that. My name is Zach. When are you looking to sell?
Nice to meet you, Zach.
Nice to meet you too.
Whoa, wait. Let me ask you a question, okay? Is this AI?
Nope. I'm just an employee working with my partner to buy properties in the area for cash.
Okay.
Do you have any?
Go ahead.
Awesome. Great. So, do you have a price in mind that you're looking to sell for?
I mean, maybe like $250,000.
Thanks for sharing that. I'll review this with my partner and get back to you with a number that works for both of us.
Okay.
We will send everything over to my partner, Zach, my partner, and they'll be in touch soon. Thanks for chatting with me.
Okay. Thank you. So again, so I did train the AI, say, my name is Zach, and say you're going to talk to your partner, Zach. You can go inside the Shinobi AI and, hey, my name's Steven and my partner is Melanie, right? You put whatever you want, but that's just a really quick, I don't want to get in a whole thing on it, but yeah, that's Shinobi AI. Hiya! We learned from the best ninjas in the game. Wait, no, sorry. I somebody told me ninjas is slang now for other things, so I don't mean it like that. Oh boy. I make X leads, I make ninja mode, and then people use ninja as like a synonym for something else, and now I'm like, great. I like Shinobi. Okay, so we're whatever. The Gen Z knows what I'm talking about. I'm just trying to be funny, but not really at the same time. But yeah, that's Shinobi AI. I did a couple calls. And it just gets, every single time that I use it, it gets better. And every single time that you guys use it, it gets better. So I will tell everybody watching this, okay? Let me be real with y'all. So let me know in the comments. Do you guys want me to make it free for you guys to go test out Shinobi AI? Does everybody want to test out Shinobi AI for free? Let me know in the comments. Maybe I will. Guys, does everybody in here want free Shinobi AI? Like a little bit for free. If you have X leads, do you guys want free Shinobi AI to test out? Okay, I would love to test it. Okay, I'm going to let everybody in here get 10 minutes of phone calls from Shinobi AI to test it out. I want to let's test out the system. So if you want to do that, guys, all you have to do is you have your X leads Ninja Mode account. Okay. All you have to do is go to settings, go to voice AI agents. All right. I can't show that. Hold on. You got to blur that out real quick. Click on your AI agent you want to use. Okay. And then what I want you to do is, you see right here, it says try out your agent. Go put out your receiving number. You get 10 minutes a day. Use whatever voice you want to test out. I will tell you, Dakota H, by far, I have found is the best one. So you could say, hey, this is Emily. I don't really care what you want to use, right? Whatever. The cool part is outbound cold calling is coming soon. So we are on the brink of outbound cold calling. We're trying to work on the legalities of this, but it will be happening. And that's going to blow out X. Ninja Mode's going to even go crazier after that. I mean, obviously, I think everyone should just cancel whatever software you have and just go all in on this. But it's $49 a month. It's crazy. But yeah, you have to pay a couple cents per minute. So I'm giving everybody 10 minutes a day for free. And you can do 10 minutes a day for free of Shinobi AI for the inbound calling. You can test it out for free. If you have X leads, you get the test 10 minutes out for free every single day for the next like couple months. So that means you get an hour a week absolutely for free. So it's pretty cool. And you get 127 for the unlimited, but it's pretty cool. So what I'll tell everyone to do is you can use whatever language you want. Put your business name right. Go to your advanced settings right here. You can call the limit. Make sure your response speed is at fast. Brisk is okay too. You want to go to agent goals. Now, what you want to paste in here, I actually have it inside of freelancing.com. It's in the X lead section on freelancing.com on the training, how to train an AI Shinobi AI agent. I've showed you how to do the workflows. And so here's the coolest part about this. Okay. I sound like I'm selling it, but I'm not. The way that Shinobi AI works is when the person's motivated to sell the property, like me in that call, it triggers a workflow inside of Ninja mode where it will notify you and tell you, hey, I just had a call from a sticky note and they're looking to sell. And AI will put it into a tag called AI qualified. And all you do is go to work. You have it do the outbound calls or the inbound calls. They answer the phones, they answer the texts, the Shinobi AI, and then it'll throw it in there and say they're motivated. And you get back from work and now you got all 6 or 7 motivated sellers, and they'll say they'll go reach back out to you. So this has really killed the VA aspect in wholesaling real estate, which I love my VAs. They work on other things, not this stuff, because guys, we're basically getting rid of VAs in the future. And that's the best way to describe it. VAs are legal. So wholesaling like this is legal. So it's pretty dang cool. So we're pretty excited about it. It's called Shinobi AI. But that is definitely the easiest way to wholesale. And guys, I'm just being like, you guys want to know what we're working on, like what's on the cutting edge for us? Like it's Shinobi AI. Like that's like the least amount of work you have to do. And I'll be honest with you, I don't know how long until everybody's going to be using. I think a lot more people are going to be using systems like this. So I will let you know it's not saturated yet. I'm expecting it possibly the next 3 years to start getting a little more saturated. I'll be honest with you, we're one of the most trusted wholesaling softwares out here. So we have a lot. I'll be honest with you, we have a lot with thousands and thousands of users. So everyone's going to have access to the system. Unfortunately, everyone that has X lead. So yeah, that's the craziest part. Now, the easiest one, again, if you drop a bunch of direct mail, then you have Shinobi AI do the inbound, put in the CRM that's qualified, then you close it, right? You can do that from there. You're pretty much good to go. Now, I'll tell everyone, we tried Shinobi AI and we tried to get it to close the seller. It's not there yet. I will tell you this, though. The AI is getting better and better every single year. And every single month it's getting better. Once we have Grok AI, and once Grok gets to like 5 or 6, we could probably implement something like that in the future. It's going to be really, it's not there yet. No AI is there yet. That call you just had with me, you got to remember, I've been training that sucker for a very long time. And I've been throwing everything in there. I've been throwing it all these curveballs. It's really good right now. You have to use the training inside of Wholesaling. So one last thing I'm going to talk about. That's the last thing I'm going to talk about Shinobi AI, because I don't want to bore everyone to death. Because some people don't have the money for that. That's okay. But I will tell everyone, if you want to learn how to train your Shinobi AI, your little Shinobi, you just got to go to freewholesaling.com again. It's a free wholesale course, freewholesaling.com. You go to Classroom. You go to X Leads. And then you go to AI SMS bot and AI inbound lead training. And you just got to take this document and paste it into the training section for the AI. And it'll automatically be trained. You should give a couple phone calls so it gets a little good. And it's an Obi-Wan Shinobi. There you go. Fun fact, Star Wars was built off of old Japanese samurai and ninjas called Shinobi. And that's how it was based off. So pretty dang cool. Let's see. It's pretty dang cool. So yeah, Star Wars actually built off of a lot of stuff like that. So it's pretty cool. So yeah. Now, DeAndre, you're right. You can train the AI to sympathize. It's not that good right now, but closing sellers and building reports not there yet. But I mean, you saw that phone call. It's pretty good. And that wasn't scripted. I literally put the sticky note command inside of it just so to make sure it didn't look terrible. But yeah. What's the best option here to hit $100,000 in 90 days only virtually wholesaling with X leads? I'll be honest with you. If you're looking to virtually wholesale, I would probably call in text. If you're virtually wholesaling. Now, if you have no money, I would just cold call. Elevation by design. If you have Go High Level and you don't have Ninja mode, systems are very similar, but ours is built out to have Shinobi AI in it. You might be in a system, somebody else's system that doesn't have this. So you might not have it. You got to go to settings and go to voice AI agent. That's it. Also, if you guys want to hop on, let's pop up a StreamYard link. Also, you can go into conversation AI and you can test out the texting system for free. You get unlimited texting. You can unlimited test the AI on the texting for free. So that's pretty cool too. $600 budget. I would drop 30,000 texts and I would cold call like crazy. That's what I'd be doing. 30,000 texts.
Yo.
What's going on, man?
Yo, what's up, Zach? How you doing, brother?
I'm blessed. How are you?
Doing great, brother. Well, I joined really quick because I didn't think you was gonna answer the text, but you already answered it, so
Okay.
Awesome. One more question. So I was gonna try to do like 40K text, but I think I'm gonna chill out a little bit. So I'm gonna do like 30K. So I was gonna do 30K. What should I do for cold calling? Should I just like mix it up with X leads and government lists?
Oh yeah, I would import government list into X leads, skip trace it, and then call it on a single line dialer.
All right, bet. One more question, because like, what you gonna call it? I'm doing like the drip mode for ROS, the ROS triple tap thingy, and I'm doing like 2,000 a day in my 2 to 3 markets. So it's like it hits around 30K while it's texting throughout the day, because it's gonna be 2 to 7 texting. How would I work the cold calling? Like, because I want to cold call and text at the same time. I don't want to just cold call one day and then, you know.
So I mean, I would cold call and then text the no answers. That's the best kind of bang for your buck right now on getting both done at the same time. Now you can drip text out there and call. You can do a triple tap system, which means you're sending texts, calls, emails. You do all that. Like, it's really up to you which one you want to hit it. I would probably call and then just drop text on the no answers. That's personally what I would say.
All right, bet. Say no more. Thank you, Zach.
There you go, Jason. Appreciate it.
God bless.
There you go. If you want to hop on, talk to me absolutely for free. Again, here's my streamer link. Anyone is invited to talk to me, ask me any questions. I do not sell coaching. So this is the only time you can talk to me and ask me a question about coaching, I guess. I guess that's it. Just wondering, what number of Google Voice dialers are people getting suspended? If you're doing more than about 10 an hour, you possibly get suspended. That's why if you use like a single line dialer on X Leads on Ninja mode, you can just buy a phone number for $1 a month, and then you're good to go from there. The problem is Google Voice, once you're suspended, it's really tough. Yo, Sean, what's going on, man?
Hey, how you doing, man?
I'm blessed. How are you?
Good. 2 weeks in here, been watching you guys and your dad every day, so I'm trying to learn this as quickly as possible. Man. Quick 2 questions here. I bought the X Leads, and you know when you put in the property there and the 3 green boxes come up, it's like retail. It says rent, and then it says wholesale. Is that 3rd green box? Is that the max, the MAO?
What market are you in?
I'm in Ohio.
Where in Ohio?
I'm looking at a Dayton right now in Columbus.
Okay. So Dayton, it's going to be actually pretty accurate for Dayton. Columbus, it's going to be a little on the low scale. So it really depends. So that wholesale value starts getting, if you're under 200K ARVs, it's pretty pretty close to MAO. In Columbus, it's below MAO by a decent, okay amount. If we're talking about like Knoxville, Tennessee, it's like that's what you should do a first offer at. So it's not perfect. We are implementing AI to actually make the wholesale value like really accurate around the country. It's a little more painful than I thought. So that's again the new update we're gonna release on X Leads in the future this year. But right now Dayton is pretty good. That's why I asked what market. I'm not trying to pry. Dayton's going to be pretty close to MAO. Under 200 grand, it's pretty good. Above that, it gets a little skewed where that wholesale value is where you should try to lock it up for to make money. MAO and Dayton.
Okay, and then second question. This one a little bit controversial because I've seen your videos where you said don't do this, but sometimes I see you go live with Richard. Richard Taylor. And he is great for.
Not Rick Ginn, the other Rick.
No, Taylor.
Yeah. I'm joking.
And he does he does great with creative financing. I have 2 deals right now that looks like they need to be creatively financed because I'm not sure they're going to take the wholesale offer. Um, how do I ask this? Would it be? I don't want to. Learning from 2 people, pulling you in 2 different directions can always mess things up. Oh,
You're good. Keep talking.
oh, okay, yeah. Would you suggest that? Would you suggest that it'd be okay to listen to him for creative financing while I do wholesaling with you and your dad, or should I just follow one leader and go that way?
So why don't you go to freewholesaling.com
Yep.
and go through the creative finance section? You know I like creative financing, right?
Yes, yes, but
Notice?
I
So
see.
why don't you just do a subject to and wholesale it?
I haven't gotten that far. I'm only 2 weeks in. I haven't gotten that far yet. So
Well,
I just
you're about to.
yeah.
If you're willing to pay the dude money to learn it, why don't you learn from us for free?
No, I wasn't gonna pay to learn it. I would
Rick's
just
been
watch his
doing.
lives. I just watch his live. That's all.
Well,
That's all I
I'll
do.
be
Yeah.
honest, it's a funnel to
Yeah.
pay. So
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
between you and me, you can pay for it, it's fine. But I'm just telling you, bro, just learn how to do a subject to deal, a lease op.
Yep.
So let's go through this, right? First and foremost, Sean,
Mhm.
there's a lot of guys and gals in freeholesaling.com that can
Yeah.
JV and do the deal with you.
Yep.
One guy
Okay.
that comes to mind is Jose Santana.
I'm gonna write that
Love
down.
this
Okay.
guy. Absolutely love this guy.
Yeah.
This dude he's one of the best creative guys in the group. Insane. He's good for wholesaling creative guys. He's in Poconos. He'll virtually wholesale. He's probably in here right now. Love this guy. He's great on creative. Insane on the phones. He's a good dude. Now, one thing I will tell you is you got to choose what kind of creative you want to do. So do these leads have equity?
Oh, I don't have them up right now, but one of them had it said high equity. It said high.
So you're going to look to either do a lease option or owner financing on that, which means it's all basically the same thing. Okay, well, if you're not willing to take the wholesale price, could you take payments on it? And then they're like, what's payments? Well, I would probably give you some money up front, and then I'll pay you every single month. And then maybe in 3 or 4 years, I just pay you out the rest of the difference. What I found in creative finance, same thing with Richard, is if you explain it easily, you're pretty good chance getting it done. Once you make it complicated, we're going to do the amortization calculator with the interest. You're going to confuse everyone. Well, what's the interest rate on that, right? Yeah, make it simple. It's easy, right?
Yeah.
And so if you present it like that, I got plenty of people I work with you on there.
Okay, so this lady here, property is 180,000. She owes 120. She can't take care of the house anymore. It's a 4-bedroom, 2-bathroom, and she doesn't stay there. And her son and her grandson moved out 3 years ago. And like on the phone with me yesterday, she was crying about how the fact she wants to get rid of it. So I'm trying to figure out, do I
want to get rid of it, or she wants too much for it, though? That's the problem.
Well, she seemed very genuine. She seemed very genuine on the phone.
What's the property worth? You think 180?
No. Let me just sorry. Oh, my computer moves so slow. Sorry, just bear with me here.
You're good. The thing is, I mean, why isn't she going with the realtor? We got a lot of questions here. We got to get some answers,
Yeah, when I was asking her about the shape of the house, all the pictures are just of the outside. There's nothing of the inside, so kind of made me suspicious there.
It's very hard to do a creative deal when the house needs a lot of repairs between you and me.
Oh, okay. So then
because the name of the game for creative is cash flow. And dude, I love you coming up here and asking me questions about creative finance because I love creative finance, dude. Most people aren't interested in it until they're unless they go into freeholesaling.com or stuff like that, right? So it's hard to talk about wholesaling and creative finance, right? That's why I just leave it for in the school group. But I love creative deals, man. Now it has to cash flow correctly. So for you, I mean, you're a smart guy. So if the payment is $1,500 a month and it can rent out for $2,000, it cash flows, right? You make $500 profit. If the mortgage is $1,500 and the rent's $1,500, you're not, and it's a 7% mortgage, it ain't gonna work. And so you can see what the mortgage is on X Leads, and then you can figure all that information out too, and you can see if it's a good cash flowing property or not. Freelson.com. Rick's coming out with the Subject 2 course inside of Freelson.com for free. He's dropping a free course in there. It's going to be pretty cool. And we're going to break down some stuff on there. But I would talk to some guys. Honestly, man, what I would love for you to do, because everyone give a clap for Sean. Sean's new, but he's getting leads. And most people can't do that. Sean, if you can do just a favor, just go in the school group. There's 20,000 people in there. Say, hey, I'm Sean from Zach's live stream today, and I need help on a creative. Who can teach me for free? So many people in there. Stan Santini, definitely butchered his name. Stan's going to kill me. But he's not coming to my event because he doesn't like California. But Stan Santini, okay, I said his name right. Thank goodness. He's another great creative finance guy you can talk to. His website is jv with santini.com. You can just message him inside the school group. He'll answer it for you. Yep. And he's a great dude on there too. Luca is great on creative too. I think Alex does some creative deals too. There's a lot of guys in there. I just make a little post about it. You'll get plenty of people educating you. And you'll be good to go.
Okay.
Aaron's got a lot. Aaron's great too. Aaron's good on there too. So many people on here.
Yeah. Okay. So just quickly, I'm looking at it right now. The retail value is 206. She has it posted for 180. The numbers say offer 144 because she's under 180, so it's a higher percentage you offer. But yeah, it's saying to offer 144.
How much? 144. Okay. How much does she owe?
119, 106.
Okay. I mean, 144 would work. She just won't take that.
I haven't even offered to her yet. I told her I'm going to have a driver from.
Why are we talking about creative finance? Maybe it's a good wholesaling deal.
No, I was asking, if she wouldn't take wholesaling, would creative financing be an option? Take over the payment. That's what I was asking.
Yes. So you want to try a wholesale first.
Yep.
And then you say, well, I mean, why don't you just list it? You got to go through. So this is manipulative, but it's sales, so we can do whatever we want. You want to make the seller feel like they're in control. So you don't go from wholesale to creative. You go first wholesale. Okay, well, why don't you just list it with a realtor? I have a great realtor who could list it for the most. I don't want a realtor. Okay. Well, I mean, I'm trying to go through the options here. I mean, would you take payments on it? What are payments? And you just got, well, payments is I'd give you some money up front, and then I'd take over your mortgage, or I'd give you some money up front on top of the mortgage, and then I'll buy your house in 3 or 4 years. I'll pay off the rest. I don't use balloon. I don't do any. Maybe I'll put down payment in there, and then you go from there.
Okay.
Rick's really great on there.
Sorry, you said offer the wholesale first, or don't offer the wholesale first?
Offer the wholesale first. Yes.
Okay. So I'm going to call her back just now.
But I would tell you too, this is a really great one too. I mean, this is actually insane. I mean, I should charge people for this stuff, but it's all for free. If I had to get you, Sean, like you're working out in the morning or whatever, like you want to listen to something, I would go to Creative Finance Gold. And Subject to cash flow is a really good one, just explaining the mechanics of it. But if you want to get some even crazier stuff, be on the recorded appointment. Yeah, right here. Live cold call. Rick made $100,000 on this deal. I don't want to talk about. This one's cool. Subject to live call with Rick.
What's that under? Sorry.
Recorded appointment series.
Recorded appointment series.
So this is Rick. This is on. We don't have this on YouTube. This is on YouTube. By the way, you won't find this anywhere.
Oh yeah.
I agree. If you didn't work with me and Jason, that is subject to the terms of your son's loan balance.
And then we ain't gonna get into that. But it's not in the YouTube channel. It's all private, right?
Yeah.
It's pretty good, man. So I would go to the record appointment series. Some of these are my appointments, but subject to probate deals. And then Rick had a couple follow-ups, but like objections, all that stuff you want to deal with, it's all going to be in there. So yeah, recorded appointment series in Freelson.com.
Okay. And then last question. When I offer the 144, is that the most I offer, or is that where I start?
I think you should start at like I try at 130.
Okay.
Yeah. Thinking of where you're at in Ohio, I try 130.
Okay. Yeah. And then work my way up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's smart. It's smart. It's smart. You're asking the question though.
Yeah.
So It's a little late to call the leader. Honestly, bro, if this was like Monday at 4, I'd be like, Sean, get off the phone and dial right now. But it's a little late, so we can't do that. But yeah. I get smart on that. And dude, worst case scenario.
Yeah.
That's an interesting question. Let me go actually ask my partner Zach on this, and let me come back to you. And I don't want you to do that, but you can if you had to.
Okay. All right. I think they're the same time zone because I'm in Ontario. I'm in Canada, and so
There we go.
yeah, working out Ohio. So yeah, but thank you very much. I appreciate it. It's great stuff. I learned a lot from you guys in 2 weeks.
Western Ontario?
Southern. Yeah, Southern.
Okay.
I said Toronto.
How far are you from Detroit? Oh, you're in
Um,
Toronto. Okay,
yeah, I'm in
okay.
Toronto.
You're
Yeah,
good.
I'm outside
Okay,
Toronto. Yeah. I'm a ways
okay,
away. Yeah.
okay. Good. You've only been here for a couple weeks, so you haven't heard my Drake jokes, so we're good. Don't be mad at me. I'm just joking. Everyone from Toronto, dude. I've been making Drake jokes since the
Yeah.
Super Bowl, but
Man,
it's funny.
it's serious. Like sometimes I go and people are playing Kendrick, and they're like, turn it off, and I'm like, it's music. You guys are I'm like, oh, whatever, man. Not my problem.
That's it. So okay,
Yeah.
man. So I love that, dude. One thing I will tell you is Detroit, if you're in Western Ontario, I would say like Detroit's so like all those guys in Windsor, I'm like, dude, just wholesale in Detroit, man. But Toronto's tough, man. So I think that's a good area, man. And you'll be good to go.
Okay.
One last question, Sean.
Yeah.
Why do guys from Toronto not have crazy accents? Everywhere else in Canada, it's like obvious. Toronto dudes, like I can't hear it.
I don't understand why the ones that I do hear that I'm saying I don't understand all that stuff. I don't get it. But it's when I play basketball, I play like 5 days a week, and these guys are on the court like, are you dumb, fam? Like, I'll deal with you one time, huh? Eh? And I'm like, this is all right. You're getting dunked on. You're getting dunked on. Let's go.
Awesome,
but yeah.
Man. All right, well,
man.
I
Thank you very much.
Man. And then go message your Crodies in the school group, and you'll be good to go. All right.
All right. Thank you.
All right. Thanks, Sean. Keep it up. Yeah. We're always having fun over here. But yeah, hit up Sean. The cool part about school is if you're in the community, you can message him for free. You only get 10 messages a day, so you can't spam people. But also, if Sean can hear me, FYI, Sean, people are going to be trying to sell you a wholesale coaching program. I'm telling you, you're going to be number one sales guy. Number one, I'm a $10,000 course. Just be careful. Stan's a great dude. Really, anybody in here that I can vouch for, they're going to be great guys to talk to. So appreciate it, Sean. That's awesome. Tatiana, what's going on?
Hey, Zach, how you doing?
I'm blessed. How are you?
Pretty good.
Awesome. So what's going on? How can I help you out?
Well, I'm calling from Illinois. That's where I live at, and that's the market that I'm wholesaling in. And I had a question about a deal that I'm working on. So, I got a deal previously back in December from a Craigslist ad.
There we go. Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you so much. That was my first deal.
Digital baited signs work.
Yes, and I just got my second lead from Craigslist.
There we go.
I've been posting pretty consistently every day, probably about 10 times a day I post.
Ooh, okay.
And I actually just watched your digital bandit sign course, so I plan on doing some different things this week with it.
If you get in the Facebook groups and you have like a good like Facebook like profile, like with like a smile and a real face and name, you do really good.
Yep. I definitely plan on doing that too. But I had a lady call me earlier this week and she said that she was looking to sell her house. It's in Calumet City, Illinois. I'm not sure if you're familiar with that, but it's kind of like
what's it called?
Calumet. So CALUMET City, Illinois. So it's kind of a suburb right outside of Chicago. But the thing is that she has a realtor listing it currently. It's an expiring listing, and I think it's been on the market for like 190 days so far. So she's desperately looking for it to get sold as soon as possible. So that's why she reached out to me. But she only wants me to talk really through her realtor. So today I went and did a walkthrough, and it's owner occupied. So this is my first time actually getting to talk to the seller for real. So I got a good understanding of everything, but I don't think I'm going to be able to make the price that she's looking for work.
What is it? What is it listed for?
It's listed for 115.
Okay, and what is that the price they want to sell it for?
Yep. And so the seller said she was open to negotiating it because she's pretty over it at this point.
Open, but
But
how open? I mean, we need a 7 or 8 in front of that number.
Yep. She's over it enough that she called me from a Craigslist ad, even though it's not listed.
I mean, I hate to be a jerk, but like, well, I mean, would you take 75,000? There's no realtor.
True.
I would call and I would be straight up. And like, I don't want to play games. I don't want to pay the realtor 6%. Like, how about I just give you $75,000 for this?
Right. But the problem is that she actually has put in a lot of renovations into it. And so she's trying to
Are you
get
on the seller side or on your side to make money? Whose side are you on?
I'm on the side of making money for sure.
That's what I thought. I'm sorry, but like, if your renovations, Mrs. Seller, is so good, it would have sold.
True.
But it's rotting on the market.
True. So I should try to push for her to get the realtor out of it.
Yeah. Yes, I would make sure take the listing off, and then go with you at 75 grand. That's where I think it would, and then you maybe sell for 80, 85. That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah. I was thinking the same thing because she also needs her property taxes covered too.
Yep.
So it was going to end up being pretty costly for her either way.
That's what I'd be doing. Yeah, I think that's what you'd be doing. Also, last thing, I don't want to get in your personal life. Are you a mom?
No.
Okay. Well, I need you to pretend to be. So what I mean by this, if you go in the Digital Bandit sign, there's only one Facebook group that is so powerful that I can't infiltrate, and that's the mom groups. I cannot get in the Chicago mom group. They don't let me in. They don't let Zach in the group. If you're a woman, don't pretend to be a mom, but they'll let you in. That's a great group to be like, hey, what's the best, spaghetti place? Oh, it's Pacheco's. Oh, okay, great. Well, if anyone in here, any mom's looking to sell their property, go talk to me. And you're probably a nice profile. I'm telling you, that is the one place where I've seen people really crush it. And us guys just can't get there. So, okay, you're not a mom. You don't have to show a picture of your babies or anything. But like, I would tell you, if that's a group, if I don't think you've tapped into that market, if you can do it, I think that could be really lucrative for you. Think of how many mom groups are in Cook County for Chicago. Oh, I think you do really well.
I will definitely be trying that out. Thank you.
There we go. Your only issue is going to be like, well, I found you from the mom's group. Tell me about your kids. I'm a dog mom. But you got to figure that out. But basically, I would try to do that and go from there. Fishing group.
I'll let you know how it goes.
Go through it. All right. Appreciate it, Tatiana.
Thank you.
There we go. She's making money from Digital Bandit signs. Already getting a deal, second deal in there. Guys, I'm telling you, if you can infiltrate the local moms group, it's a large group. They're very powerful. They make decisions. It's a great group. Fishing groups locally are great. If you want to get from my free Digital Bandit sign course, if you want to get that subject to recording absolutely for free, It's all in freewholesaling.com. So somebody asked me, they said, how do I get the course or how much is the course? Guys, the course is completely free. I want everyone to understand I do not charge for this. It's free. Didn't I say in the beginning, I'm going to say this a lot, but it is a free wholesaling course. It is called freewholesaling.com. And I break down and I share how to wholesale real estate absolutely for free in there. Simple as that. Rob says, how many cold calls or marketing would you recommend to a beginner virtual wholesaler? I mean, you want the honest truth? I think you should send as many calls and as many texts as you possibly can. Like, duh. I think if you do 100 a day, that's where if we have to like a general number, I'd say, yeah. There we go. Dog mom is a mom. There we go. Hey. All righty. A lot of great questions out here. Let's see here. Let's see. Watch Zach's video from yesterday. I think it's 2025. You better get market share while we can. This AI is coming. And the thing is, I personally have always said this. I didn't want to create the Shinobi AI. I didn't want to bring that out there because I don't want everyone to be using it. But the problem is other systems are going to have it. So unfortunately, the weapon's there. It's like if everyone is fighting with baseball bats and then someone has a sword, it's like, well, I don't want swords to be there. It's a more dangerous weapon. But if the bad guys have the swords, your competition, you better have a sword. So unfortunately, that's why we're unleashing that technology out here. Yo, Francis.
Yeah, Zach, how are you?
I'm good.
All right. Actually, this is my first time on your StreamYard, so happy to be for me. I just have a question. So I have a land deal on a contract currently in New Jersey, Southern Jersey, and I sent it to a couple of my builders, developers, but they aren't biting. The land is zoned for residential and retail commercial, and I hit up a couple of Starbucks, like people that work for Starbucks in terms of real estate development on LinkedIn to kind of try to see if I could even get something there. But I'm trying to see, do you have like any ideas that I could find more people?
Okay, so you have a commercial piece of land you have locked up?
Yeah, I have it locked up. Yeah.
Okay.
It's zoned for both residential and commercial. It's not just commercial. It's zoned
okay. So why don't you just reach out to builders for residential and see where they want to be at?
Well, they actually didn't bite at all. Like they didn't even say no.
Okay, well, Francis, let's be honest here. No one says no to free. So there's a certain price where the builder will bite on. So was it they didn't bite at the right price? Because builders always bite if it's the right price. Was it the price, or did they just say no and just gave up? I'm not trying to be hard on you, but builders, if the price is cheap enough, they always say yes.
So the thing is, they didn't. So all right. So I reached out to two more people differently. One I've spoken to for some time. This was my first time actually trying to work out a deal with him. I reached out to him. He asked me for the address and the price. I sent it to him, and he said he was interested. I gave him the price and everything, and then he didn't hit me back up again. And then I sent a text message. I didn't hear anything back. And another one, the same thing. So is it just I may be overpriced? They're not even giving me anything.
They didn't even say no. You haven't even followed up with them. Right?
True. That's true. A couple, yeah, true.
Dude, it is you gotta be tough. Okay. I'm telling you, you gotta be tough. All right. We gotta be tough. So first and foremost, okay, what about calling a Starbucks is a terrible idea. So we wouldn't be doing that. Developers, honestly, man, what is next to this? I don't want to get your address. What area are we talking about?
in terms of the city, it's called Atco in New Jersey. It's in South Jersey. It's pretty. There's a couple of new developments there. That's what I was looking there, and
is it next to real estate? Is it next to
so this is the tricky thing. So it's next to single family homes. It's
so it's probably residential.
Yeah, so they changed the zoning, I think, about 10 years ago they changed the zoning to make that also available for retail commercial.
Oh, if it's an Atco, dude, yeah, that area, dude, you got developers off the wazoo in that area, as you know. Camden County, right?
Yes, correct, Camden County.
So we're gonna do this, Francis. Okay, we're gonna play a game. All right. We're going to do a trade. All right. You are going to go buy a smoke detector battery. And in exchange, I'm going to give you the top 20 developers in Camden County. Is this a deal you can make in front of me right now? As a man saying, yes, I will do this.
Yes, I'm going to do this. Of course.
What are you going to do?
You're talking about buying what's the name?
A battery for your smoke detector.
Oh, you can hear it. Yeah, correct.
I can hear it. Look in the comment section. Everyone can hear it. I'll be honest with you, bro. You sound great. You sound professional. You got it all going for you. Except you sound terrible on the phone because beep, 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 beep. 25 cents. Yeah. Dude, if I was a developer, I'd hang up on you. You don't sound serious at all.
So I actually have a battery. The problem is I can't reach up there. So that's the problem. That's why I've tried to change it for like a week now. I just can't reach. It's too high. Too high. Yeah.
Go to LA Fitness locally. Go to the basketball court. Find a tall guy. I don't know what to tell you, man. But we got to do this, man. Here's the thing. Let me ask you a weird question. Do you take showers?
Of course.
So you don't smell terrible. So you don't go up to a cash buyer smelling rancid and terrible. Well, you do that because you want to be nice and professional. If you have a beeping on the phone, no one's going to want to take you seriously.
I hear you. Yeah.
I wouldn't want to call you back with that beeping. So let me, okay, I'm done roasting you.
No, listen.
I'm trying to save your life, bro. Because if there's a fire, you could be in trouble. And that breaks my heart. So are you in freewholesaling.com?
I am in both Discord and freewholesaling.com.
Sweet. I'm going to send you right now. I'm going to give you an advance on this agreement. I'm going to give you it. I'm going to go to XLeads right now and I'm going to give you the top developers right now. So you can start doing it. And we're going to make 30 grand in this deal and we're going to invest 25 cents in a smoke detector battery. You probably didn't know this, but that was my biggest pet peeve on a one-on-one phone call.
I did not know.
Oh. Look at the comments, man. Okay, let's do flip properties, average gross profit, max. Let's do a minimum 30 grand, bought in the past year, minimum purchase price. What's roughly the ARV on the land?
On the land itself?
Yeah.
About 50, 40.
Okay.
50? Yeah.
Cool. So I want to max out the purchase price at 100 grand. Okay. And then minimum gross profit 30. Let's do that. There we go. Okay. So we have 192. These are great. 192 developers. I think I'm going to give them all skip trace for you too. 192. There we go. Let me give you a couple free ones right here, okay?
Okay, gotcha.
Kelly, actually, can I share this? Okay, I can share it. I'm just not going to show the phone number.
Mm-hmm.
I don't get in trouble, but Kelly Nichols right here, you see this address? She's in Atco. And then you have America First Contractors, LLC.
America First
Contractors. Okay. So those are some ones in X Leads really quick. But I'm going to send you the entire list right now. Those are the ones buying in Atco. And they're all skip traced, which is really cool. So let's go download this list. I'm going to go send it to you. Let me find you in freewholesaling.com. Let's go to members. Francis. What's your name in Wholesaling.com?
Francis. My last name is Oduro. Oduro.
OD.
URO.
Sick. Okay. All right. Let's see here. Okay. Let me put in the chat. Oduro. Sick. Is that like a West African name?
Ghana. Straight up. Yeah. How did you know?
I love You know why I think West African names are so cool? Because every single dude I know that has a name like that, I'm like, what does it mean? They're like, oh, that means like lion killer in my language. I'm like, dude, that is sick. That is sick, dude. But Ghana, that's Akin, right? Akin? That's the language?
Are you talking about the capital?
No, it's the language.
Oh, yeah, Akin, yeah.
Akin?
Yeah,
okay.
Akin.
Not a lot of people know I'm a geography nerd.
That's good. You know it, yeah.
So I think it's cool. I think it's sick. Well, I had to learn all this stuff because back in Florida, and when I was doing on a lot of appointments, I had a lot of Haitian, Jamaican, Ghana. Like, there's a lot of people from all over the world in Florida. And if you could just like connect with people, like I had this Nigerian guy. We're talking about Lagos. We're talking about the food. You get that rapport. That's all. That's what it's all about. Okay, I just sent you that list, man. 192 should be all skip trace ready for you, bro, in there. And we are going to go now. Get that.
Awesome. Thank you, Zach. Yeah, this is.
And now we are going to get a battery.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you for grilling me. So that means I got to do it tonight. So thank you.
Okay. 25 cents. I will cash app you 25 cents if you need it. I do not care.
I'm good. I
will cash app you for a ladder. I don't even know. I'll rent you a ladder, but go do it. You'll sound more professional and it might save your life.
All right. One last question for you, Zach. So I know X Leads you could only search using like zip codes and stuff, or am I wrong?
You can search property addresses.
You can't. So can you search a list using like cities or counties, or it's only zip codes and
it's cities and counties? Who's telling you this stuff? It's probably all the beeping driving you crazy, man. Okay, just joking. Here, let me show you really quick, and then get out of here. Okay, you go to X Leads. You could put I don't know. Let's do Main Avenue. Let me find a random address. Hey, you just put a random address, city, county, whatever you want.
Got you. Okay. All right. Okay. Cool. All right. Yeah. Got it.
All right. Appreciate it, man.
I appreciate it.
There we go. Oh, the beeping has stopped. Oh, thank goodness. I'm just joking, but not joking at the same time. Guys, if your smoke detector is going off, I know you don't hear it, but everybody hears it. Your brain turns it off. Just do it, man. That is my biggest pet peeve. Drives me crazy. Your sellers, guys, you are not going to sound good on the phones if you have a beeping in the back of your thing every single dang time. It's going to be hard to cold call all these things. But guys, I appreciate it, and make sure you guys go out here and smash that like button, subscribe. Go to freewholesaling.com, my free wholesale community. And if you guys want to join my free Discord, it's pretty cool too. I almost have 20,000 people in there too. ZachDiscord.com. And like always, go to freewholesaling.com, smash that like button, subscribe, and I'll see you soon. This is Zach Ginn signing out. Have a blessed